Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a 7 card spread reading for today. There's between group 1, 2 and 3. Please feel free to pick whichever group that you feel guided to, and yeah, I hope that the reading can does resonate with you and just give you some guidance on your journey ahead. And please don't forget to subscribe and give me some feedback if you'd like to, and happy listening. Hello everyone, welcome to group 1. If you haven't watched my readings before, I'm going to hold the cards and just see what messages come through before I turn them over. And this is also a 7 card spread reading as well, so let's just see what comes through. The first thing I saw when I held these cards was I saw a rainbow, which is nice. Rainbow signifies to me positivity, happier times ahead. Got all the colours of the rainbows, the different chakras, you know, you've got indigo and green, yellow, orange, blue. We've got red. So yeah, the chakra colours here as well. So I'm really being drawn to the root chakra, so I'm being drawn to the red. So I feel there's a lot of grounding needed to be a lot of grounding needs to be oh, why can't I get my words out? Okay, so yeah, I just feel like being grounded is really important at the moment, and for some reason I got a bit confused there and couldn't quite get my words out. So I don't know whether there's some confusion going on with yourself right now or a situation around you too, but I feel like yeah, being grounded is very important at the moment. If you don't feel, you know, if you're feeling a little bit like you're kind of up in the air, then you need to just sort of sit down on a chair and put your feet on the ground and kind of like visualize some like roots coming out from the bottom of your feet. I kind of normally imagine the roots being wrapped around my toes, around my foot, and then I pull those roots all the way down into Mother Earth, and to sort of help me ground myself a lot more. So I feel that's quite important for group 1. I did see the rainbow as well, so it's like new beginnings I'm feeling as well for group 1. So new beginnings coming up. I feel this is quite apparent maybe in the next few weeks. But we'll have a look at the cards and see what comes of it from them. So the first card that we got was growth. Let's have a look. Second card, we've got the shamanic healer, and it's got cleansing attunement with this card. We've got cornucopia, that one there. Daughter spirit. I mean, I'll go through these cards in a minute. Ace of winter, the moon, and miracles. So let me just see what I feel with these cards. Okay, so as you've got the first card here, which is growth. What a beautiful card as well. Like, this lady's kind of like got these butterfly wings, and it's funny because you've got the moon here as well, and they're very similar because this lady here, I mean, these are obviously my fairy oracle cards, but they're both very similar with just different illustrations. You've got, to me, looks a bit like the moon here in the background, even though it's got like an orange energy. I kind of feel that, sort of sense that as the moon. And you've got this beautiful fairy here as well, and this is the moon card. So I feel they're quite connected there. So yeah, pay attention to, you know, again, like we've recently had a full moon, I guess. So paying attention to the cycles that, you know, the cycles that are coming through with the moons, the new moon, the full moon, I feel. Like that different energy that you feel, the different vibrations that come through from the changes with the moon as well. Affirmations are quite important here, and I feel again connected with the moon cycles as well. If you're not quite sure about that, you could look into that. There are different things that you can do with the new moons and the full moons, with releasing things that no longer serve you, or attracting things that you want to serve you. Growth here, I feel like for a lot of you that you already have grown or come a long way from some situations that you've maybe been in. But I feel this card is saying that there's still more to do here. You've got all these butterflies here, so I feel like opportunities here as well. So maybe once that growth comes into play, then some more opportunities will open up for you there as well. The moon here as well, powerful, intuitive times, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of the situation as well. So maybe there's some clarity to come for you, and then, you know, the moon is giving you, this is giving you that growth, and there's some clarity to come from the situation here. Just see what else comes through here. We've got the cleansing and attunement here, which is interesting. I'm not as familiar with these cards because these are new ones, but again, like, I just see what I feel with this. So you've got this like powerful eagle here above this man. So I feel there's to me, eagles represent boldness, fearlessness, strength. You know, they're a very strong species of animal. And I feel like really drawn to their eyes. You know, they have very good eyesight. I mean, they have to when they're flying up high and they're you know, looking for prey to be able to survive. So I feel like as if eyesight in terms of insight, to me, like it's about your intuition and trusting that as well. Like having that third eye vision. That's what I see here. I feel like these eyes are kind of, this is the third eye, it's like connecting to that. So maybe you need to work on that as well, like attuning your third eye, or just trusting yourself more as well, intuitively. I feel like messages do come to you. I've got all these butterflies here again, like spirit to me, that's spirit bringing their messages to you as well, and that third eye opening up there for you to receive it. Cleansing and attunement. So attunement, like I've said, and the cleansing side of things. Maybe spending some time just, yeah, cleansing, clearing out, decluttering, or cleansing your mind, one's mind, or some stuff that's been going on around you. I feel like a bit of a heavy energy with some situations that could be going on in your life right now. So cleansing oneself as well to release any negative energy that doesn't serve you anymore. Look, we've got cornucopia here, which is wishes fulfilled as well. And this card is kind of showing that you can kind of have it all. You know, there's this forest here, and it's got all these, you know, luxuries. There's all these fruits, and what else is in here? Like, just, yeah, I think it's just fruit. Beautiful fruits, and there's this butterfly here that's just glowing in this white light, and yeah, like wishes fulfilled, things coming to fruition. So maybe coming up for you soon, you know, you've had some things work out for you that are coming up. We've got 2 here as well, so this could be a partnership. This could be more security, stability, right in a relationship at the moment with a loved one as well, or like something new coming in. I do feel this is like your own soul journey, but there is someone else here in the background here that's there as well. But you know, it doesn't have to be like a love relationship. There doesn't have to be someone, but I do connect with generally two souls, a partnership here. And yeah, like things working out in their favour. You've got daughter spirit as well, so it's a very spiritual reading here, very all connected to your sixth senses and your intuition, and you've got the moon and the growth and the cleansing and attunement, and also got here daughter spirit as well. So like, you know, maybe even if you have some loved ones in spirit that you feel like you don't get to communicate, you know, you feel like, where are they okay? And you can always ask, even if it's just in your mind, and just say, you know, are you there? Can you give me a sign that you're, you know, okay? Or you might just be a very sensitive soul who feels these spirit loved ones around you. Maybe you're looking at working on spiritual connections, or looking at delving into like the psychic world yourself, and it's saying to you, like, go for it. That door of opportunity is there and it's open for you. Yeah, it's like taking flight here, and just, you're very supported. I feel very supported with the universe. There's a lot of love around you, and a lot of internal work that you have worked hard on, and I feel like you're going to be reaping the rewards of that. So that's how I feel with that too. And you've got Ace of Winter here, which is saying don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Maybe you've got some ideas, or there's something could be career-wise that you're looking into, and you're kind of thinking, oh, you know, it seems like it might be too difficult for me, or there's going to be too many challenges in a way. But this is saying, no, don't let those obstacles stop you. You know, you can do it. It's like this cub here is looking for guidance here, and it's kind of looking a bit uncertain. And this little girl here in this kind of indigo colour here, she's strong and bold, and I feel like she's standing her ground, and she's showing this baby cub, you know, like, I can lead the way. That's how I feel with this card. Again, you've got this indigo here, I feel like strongly connected to the third eye. So again, following that, your own feeling and gut on the direction that you want to go in. For some reason then as well, I just saw like a letterbox, a red letterbox. I mean, I know, I mean, I'm from the UK, but I saw like a Royal Mail, like the big red letterboxes. So maybe some of you are going to be receiving some news soon. Maybe it's to do with a job opportunity, or maybe you've applied for a job and you're waiting to hear on the news of getting the job, or there's something letter, invitations, or finance. Maybe there's something you're doing with finance and you're waiting for an outcome as well. Yeah, I feel quite strongly with that too. Miracles as well. Have faith, and have faith that your miracles are on their way and prayers will be answered. And surrender the how. So again, yeah, it's funny because I saw that rainbow as well, and like rainbows to me are kind of like a sign of, yeah, just good things to come, wishes. You know, it's like a fairy tale kind of thing to me. Like magical rainbows are very magical to me, and yeah, I just feel like just a lovely energy for this reading. A very gentle energy here. I just feel like a lot of people here that might be watching this, yeah, are quite intuitive and very sensitive. colour as well, colourful character, colourful personality. Maybe you like lots of colour. I'm seeing like colourful flowers as well, so you know, maybe you need to buy yourself some flowers to kind of, you know, give yourself, what do you call it, like you know, like a well done, or just some self-love here. I feel quite strongly with that too. Anything else we've got coming up for group 1? See what else I feel from these cards. Even with these cards connecting together, this could be about a relationship, and there could be like a person here involved, and I feel like there could be some growth and a learning experience to come out of this. And even if like maybe there's a love relationship that's maybe not working out, but you've grown, learnt from the situation, there's someone else here. There's someone else here to come. I feel that as well. So if it's not, if there's someone that in your life that you don't feel that it's, you know, you're connecting that well with, or it's not, I just feel like don't be afraid, because I feel like you know, there's definitely more to come here. And yeah, like the universe is backing you up, spirit is there backing you up too. This lady's quite soulful and quite enjoying her time alone here. And she's playing, you know, an instrument here, and there's sort of the water around her with lily pads. It's calm and still. And she's just I feel like she's just waiting and trusting, like this says, miracles, trusting that your prayers have been answered as well. You know, again, like this reading is just is for so many different people in different situations and have different paths. So it's not all necessarily about a love relationship or anything like that. But I'm just going with what I feel here too. And if it's not something like that for you, then it could just be internally for yourself. Just that growth there, learning from an experience that you've been in, or something that, or you've watched, or you've seen, like with somebody else, and you're learning from that as well. So if some of you are yet to have children, or you want to have a child, I feel quite strongly here with a girl energy here. This could also be connected to, I don't know why, but I'm kind of feeling like pregnancy, or maybe you already have this beautiful child. Could be a boy or a girl. Indigo child, I feel, with this. So you can indigo children. Again, is this? I mean, I can't remember exactly what they are, but you can Google it, look it up, like an indigo child that, you know, has come from another lifetime, like another realm, and they're here now with you. Their soul, like their indigo child soul. So I feel that quite strongly. Or maybe this is you. Maybe this was you as a child as well. Yeah, so again, just feel like rebirth, new beginnings, possibly a new child coming into the world as well, for maybe some of you. And even if that's not happening and you want it to, maybe this is just telling you as well, again, about miracles and give up the how. So I just feel that quite strongly. But yeah, that's the reading for group 1, and I hope you enjoyed my reading. I send you all love and light, and I'll be back again soon. Hello everyone, and welcome to group 2. If you haven't watched my readings before, I'm just going to hold the cards, see what messages come through, and then we'll turn them over and yeah, see what comes from your reading for today. Okay, so let's see what messages come through here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of a delay with this one. So maybe there's some delays going on around you for group 2. I'm getting assignment as well. So maybe some of you are doing some assignments or studying, and there's been some delays. I'm sure a bit behind maybe with that. This could be connected or related to some people watching this. What else have we got here? I'm seeing a tree. I'm seeing a tree with like desert around it, and it's just this tree that's big large tree, but like an oak tree, with lots of branches, and there's a monkey hanging from this tree, like a mischievous monkey. Playful energy. He's just swinging and dangling from this tree, and it's like as if he's just waiting for what's coming up next, or what's coming up for me next. He's just hanging there, just waiting. I feel like he's also waiting for his loved ones, for his family members to join him in this playfulness. Maybe some of you are waiting on people to visit you, or there's something to do with a gathering, or waiting for people to join you. That's just what I'm getting here. Anyway, let's have a look and see what cards come out. So the first card that came out was Grateful. The second card was Freedom and Moving On and Letting Go. The third was the Goddess of the Moon. Then we've got the Garden and the Gate. We've got Two of Autumn. What else? The Queen of Autumn. And Innocence here. So that's interesting. All right, so let's have a look and see what we get here. Okay, so the first card that came out was Grateful. Maybe like when I mentioned this tree and this desert and this monkey as well, and the whole waiting for, or maybe wishing for company, or wishing for someone to come into your life. Maybe that's what I'm getting with this, and maybe this is a reminder about the gratitude and being grateful for what is here right in front of you. It's funny because there's like a little bridge here, and there's someone on this bridge. So I feel like there's, in your mindset, that maybe there's someone that you wish that was closer to you, or you wish you could have more contact with, or there's been some distance. They could be in another country, maybe. Maybe they've passed over. Maybe it's just someone that you've not contacted for a while, and this person's in your thoughts. The subconsciousness is how I feel with this. You've got the two peacocks here as well. This could even be a relationship, like the other, you know, maybe you've got someone in your life that is distant from you, or maybe you've been feeling distant with this person, and yeah, there's this lady. This lady's just looking up to this butterfly that's sort of floating in front of her, which is interesting, because I just actually want, for this one, I just want to see what that actually resembles in the cards. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, so focusing on what you don't have rather than what you do. Where's this butterfly? She watches a painted butterfly. This brings a message that life is short and it must be valued. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. The peacocks above the maiden's head signified integrity and beauty. This is a reminder that all you can achieve when you work to know the truth of who you are. So this means showing gratitude to those around you, and treasuring every day as well. So, you know, maybe it's just, you know, just a little reminder of that. Again, it could be someone that you've lost in life, you know. Doesn't have to be that they physically passed away. Maybe that you're just not with this person anymore. Maybe you're still focusing on a relationship that's past, and maybe you need to move on now and let go as well, because we've got that freedom here as well. It could just be a release of someone, just that you've outgrown. Again, it could be grief, it could be someone that you've loved, and it's that maybe you're at a point now where you're ready to move on, and that cage is open and the bird is free. Maybe there's a release of energies here with somebody, with a relationship. I just feel quite strongly with here. This could also be like connected just to you forgiving yourself as well. Maybe just like even letting yourself out of that cage. Maybe you're kind of embracing life more. There could have been, maybe there was a scare, like a health scare or something that sort of made you think, oh, hang on a minute, you know, I'm not embracing life as well as what I should, and I'm going to release myself from this cage, and I'm going to give myself the freedom to enjoy myself again. That's how I feel here as well. You've got the moon, the goddess of the moon here. This lady's kind of like, there's this water full of, there's this water in the background, so I feel this is kind of emotional card to me. The water's running freely here, and this lady's looking up, she's holding this moon. It's kind of like as if everything is in your hands, you know, your journey, your how you choose to think and feel, and whether you choose gratitude and embrace, you know, what you have, and then you can let go, and you can move on from maybe being in a place of lack, or feeling that you like that you're not getting what you want from life. It's interesting as well because we've got the garden and the gate here, which is like this lady, this little girl here is standing behind this gate, and there's these pastures, these open paddocks of fields, and you know, it's like she's unsure whether to take those steps, and it's kind of like the universe is saying, come on, you know, open that cage or open that gate, be free. You've got two birds in a house here. This possibly could be a separation as well. Maybe there's someone that you're moving. Maybe you're not going to be living together anymore. Or there's something to do with a moving of property. You've got these two butterflies, but they're kind of going in different directions. Look, you know, if you are in a relationship and you've picked group 2, you know, please don't panic. If it doesn't just necessarily mean that you're going to split up with the, you know, someone that you're with or anything like that. This is just a general reading for everybody that watches this, so it could relate to you in so many different ways. It could even be related to a working situation, and you're kind of like, you know, you want to move on, and you've got the opportunity now to free yourself and to take next steps, but you're not quite sure about that. You're a bit unsure about what direction to go into. You've also got like Two of Autumn here. It's saying bring fun into everything you do, and juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So it looks like you've got a busy time ahead here, group 2. Lots of different things going on, pulling you in all sorts of directions here. You're doing well, you're multitasking, you're managing to to do it all. For some reason then as well, I just got like an image of someone, of like you go into the cinema or go into the pictures, and this doesn't have to be literal. I just wonder like what that means. It's like you're walking into this room and there's that big screen, and it's like you don't know what to expect because you haven't seen this movie before, so you don't know what's to come, but you're excited about it because you're looking forward to watching something new. So it's kind of, to me, it's like you sitting down in front of a screen and watching your life and your journey, and that feeling of excitement because you don't really know what to expect or what's coming to you. That's what I just got with that. So Could be some new opportunities coming up here. Very relatable to, I feel like, personal development. Again, this could be work, and it's just that, like, that holding back maybe, and just kind of like not being too sure whether to move forward here. But everything is, you know, as it's meant to be. This garden's blossoming. There's beautiful flowers and colours here. Lots of growth. It's like lady's like dressed all up, and she's got a key here on her necklace. So yeah, it's like a key to this bird box, or this was in my mind, that's kind of how I see it, like the key to this box here, to open that door. So you've got the key, there's the door, it's just making that step to open it. But you know, that everything comes in time. There's no need to you know, we can't force ourselves to do things until we're ready. You've got the Queen of Autumn here. This could be related to a person in your life. Maybe this is a mother figure, or an employer, or a friend, or it could just be yourself here. This lady's generous, stylish, and gracious, and practical. And it's kind of a message here to be practical with your decisions and how you wish to proceed. And you have the ability to make things more beautiful. Maybe you're going to meet someone who can help your dreams come true. Maybe this is to do with your dreams. Maybe you have some dreams and you're not sure how to get yourself there. This person could be there to help you find your dreams, or make your dreams come true. You've got this little rabbit in the corner here as well. So the ears to me mean a lot here. It's like that listening, that quietness. Rabbits are very quiet animals. Cautious as well. But they've got very good hearing as well. So listening in that quietness, listening to your own inner self and guidance on what's coming up for you. You've got innocence here, so taking time to play and nurturing that inner child, and live like a child with a sense of wonder here as well. So this could also just mean taking time out with family. Maybe you don't have family, maybe this is just related to yourself. The innocence in that. You've got the moon here as well, so powerful energies going on at the moment, I feel like, with everybody on the universe, in the universe, sorry. What else do I see here? Innocence, taking time to play. What else is coming through? Adventure, maybe you're going on an adventure soon, or you need to take an adventure somewhere. It's like when you release and you move on and you let go, that sort of part of you that you feel that's been lost will come back, because I feel that then, you know, there maybe is part of you that you don't feel is there anymore, and you feel like, you know, I feel like there's that innocence that's been sort of taken away a bit. Maybe your innocence has been taken away in some way, and the fun and the play needs to come back there as well. So yeah, it's a lovely reading for group 2. Lots of changes just coming up with group 2, I feel. I feel like I've seen like writing as well, like sort of scribbling on paper with a pen, maybe to do with transcribing or writing a journal or something as well. Like your plans for the future, where you want to go. I do feel like a big new start for some of you here. There's a massive new start coming up here. New projects, possibly. And a ladder. I'm seeing like a ladder, climbing that ladder, like snakes and ladders. You know, so there is some obstacles in the way, possibly, like there always is in life, but you know, that helps us grow. But I just feel like this is a very powerful message here in this reading. Giving yourself the giving yourself the power to let go, letting yourself do that, and it's okay to do that. That's just the feeling I get from that. So look, group 2, I hope this reading has given you some sort of guidance or messages for today. Yeah, I'll leave it there, and love and light to you, and thank you for listening. Hi everyone, welcome to group 3. Okay, so I'm just going to hold the cards here and see if any messages come through before I turn them over. Okay, so the first thing that come through was a boat or a ship on the water. It's steaming along on the ocean. The waters are very still and clear. It's like this ship is going at some speed, and well, it's kind of, to me, I kind of feel like ships kind of represent more of a slower energy, because they're not like a fast. They're not a fast vehicle. They're kind of more of a slow. So I kind of feel like maybe this is just a slower energy here. I need to be steadfast, steady. But there's no real. The water's very smooth. It's like the challenges or obstacles that have been coming up, I feel like there's been a bit of a whirlwind of situations going on. And I feel like everything's calmer now. I feel like, so I can kind of see you sitting in a corner of a room, and you're just like, you're just observing and watching and just seeing like what next steps you should make. Like, you're not making decisions too fast here. That's what I just felt when I first held the cards. So let's have a look. We've got the first card that came out was learning. The second was the force of love and creation. We've got the third chakra archangel Shamuel. A woman holding a heart. Oh, be grateful. This is the 4 of spring. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, and a contented personal life. We've also got the 8 of spring, which says stress that comes from having many things happen at once, and successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. It's funny because we had a similar card to that in group 2. And then we've got abundance. It's a lovely card. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited and blessings are coming to you. Okay. Interesting. So let's have a look and see what we've got going on here. Okay, so the learning. Let's have a look. There's this little boy or girl, and we'll just say he's a boy, and he's basically looking at this ladybird, and he's like watching this ladybird, and it's kind of like the ladybird's talking to him, to me. It's looking up at him, and he's getting some, he's getting some knowledge from this. He's listening. He's taking in what this ladybird has to tell him. And he's looking at all the details as well. So learning wise, maybe there's some learning already going on. Maybe physically you're studying, or you're learning something new at work, or it could be maybe a hobby or something that you've taken up at home. Maybe you're just observing. It's funny because I said about the sitting in the corner and the observing the room and just watching, and this is kind of what this is showing me as well. So he's just observing and listening and watching, and yeah, we've got these still waters in the background here, which is interesting as well. You know, like children are quite inquisitive, aren't they, when they're out in nature, and they're, you know, they take that time to really just be in the moment and sort of, like, they don't tend to have much else going on in their mind at that moment in time when they're exploring something, you know, and that kind of opportunity, but also like appreciating being in the moment as well. I feel quite strongly here. But again, I said, like, this could be career related. Maybe there's some new learning program that's coming up, or a course or something, or maybe you're just seeing the world in a different light as well. I feel like that quite strongly. We've got this divine presence here and the force of love and creation. So I just feel these cards seem to really well connected together. I mean, we don't have to look at this as in necessarily heaven or a god, but it's like that real connection to source, that connection to, I call it the source, like that light, that external source of light. That's my belief. Like, I believe like God is like a source. It's an energy, a big vibrant energy, and I feel like it's just letting you know that the divine presence is with you, and you're very connected to that source of light. And if you're not, like, you can be. Maybe it's just about paying attention to the smaller details and learning to sort of close your mind off from any outside forces and just connecting with oneself. Then you will connect to the higher source. That's how I feel with that. I'll just let you know, so the divine, this card in particular, I just feel like it's quite an important message as one. It reaches out to the dwell of every soul. So every object, every wave, and every particle in the world, you are an intrinsic and important part of the wondrous mechanism we call the universe. So this card is saying, you know, it's time to tap into the abundance of and the joy that flows in every direction from this divine radiant light. Yeah, it connects everyone in the process of healing and enlightenment. No greater strength exists than the co-power of aligning your own intentions with the infinite source. So, you know, maybe you're looking for some answers. Maybe you need to heal some hurts or fulfill your dreams. And yeah, it's kind of like the answers are there. It's endless blessings, and it's just that connecting to that. And maybe being in nature would help with that too. You've got the third chakra here, so Archangel Chamuel. Excuse me, sorry, thirsty. Archangel Chamuel. Yes, so okay, so this is your solar plexus chakra here. So, you know, it's, to me, I feel like, again, it's kind of like that opening up, maybe connecting to that light source, to the universe. I just feel like that's a powerful message here. Creativity here. even an artistic kind of sense I get here as well, that creative side of things. And you have like the world in your hands as well. And you've got a woman holding a heart. So you wear, I feel like you wear your heart on your sleeve here. You know, there's a lot of love to offer, but I also feel like this is kind of, you know, maybe you need some healing from some past hurts. And this lady's like, you know, she's got this big heart, but I feel like she comes with trauma, with past. There's this, to me, this kind of brooch or something that's kind of around the top of her arm, and it's like this black heart. You know, there's things that still sit with her, that lay with her, that, you know, are from the past, but this helped her become who she is. She's got this butterfly here on her third eye chakra here, so that opening up again, like to the divine presence here, and like blessings are coming your way with that, I feel. Yeah, I just feel like a deep person here with very sensitive soul again, and a lot of self-love needed here as well, kindness to yourself. Maybe that big heart that you've got, I feel like you need to also focus that energy on yourself here as well, and not looking too back on the past, but focusing on the future. You've got the Four of Spring, about being grateful. You have a lot to celebrate. A beautiful, content life I see here. There's this two people together, and there's this, like, you know, palace or castle in the background here. You know, it's all there for you, like blessings. Just maybe just contented enough at the moment with your personal life, and you're happy with how things are rolling, which is great. We've also got like the stress that comes from having many things happening at once. You know, maybe suddenly, like, things that maybe you've reached out and you've kind of been planting those seeds, and maybe they've all come to fruition at once, and you don't know which one. It's kind of like all these sort of different plants have been, you know, seeds have been planted, and they've all grown and come up at the same time. Maybe you don't know which one to water first. Maybe you don't know which direction to nurture the most. I feel there needs to be a bit of like focus here, concentration, and taking that time to sort of like work out which one you need to nurture first. A little bit of stress that may come with that, but, you know, I feel like you're kind of one of those people where you'll be able to pull it all together, and so everything will kind of work in your favour if you want it to. Maybe there has been some sudden changes and events. Maybe you feel like, you know, volcanoes just erupted, and you're kind of like, oh, that happened too fast, I wasn't expecting that, and now I don't know which direction or what I'm supposed to be doing or where I'm supposed to be going. I felt like that with this, but I just feel like everything's sort of saying, you know, it's all good. Everything will work out. You've got abundance here as well, and you've got that divine presence. So, you know, everything is happening for you, and I feel like it's all happening for you in a positive way. So, positive direction here. Believing you have unlimited supply of abundance anyway, and feeling that will open it up more for you as well. This all could be to do with marriage as well. Maybe could be to do with you getting married, or maybe it's possible like a commitment here, a relationship commitment, and choosing to, like, you now know what direction you're in that sense, and choosing to commit for good, like, you know. But what do they say, in sickness and in health? you know, really committing to that decision now. I feel there needs to be a decision here for that commitment as well. And yeah, and the rainbow through the clouds. So positive things to come for group 3. Maybe again just needing to help yourself on the direction that you're going, nurture those babies, or nurturing what's happening for you right now. Some more learning to come. Making sure you protect yourself, but also, you know, try and not let that past trauma affect your present too much as well. And yeah, so I hope that reading for group 3 does resonate for you guys. And yeah, I send you love and light, and thank you for listening.